Hi and welcome back to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏. Today guys, I'm going to be dropping some technical analysis here on Harmony 1 to see what's going on and what I would expect to happen next. This is to couple what has already been spoken about down in Discord, so if you're not already in Discord, go check that out. And if you're looking for more technical analysis, why not check out the Patreon services as well. We do a lot more in terms of technical analysis, AMAs down in Discord for our Patreon members. Right, as we get into this, if you find it useful, informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and you are not going to miss another video. Right, let's take a look at what's going on here with Harmony 1. So as you can quite easily see here, we obviously had those 5 impulsive moves upwards. I've obviously just kind of removed that for now, but you can see, let me just go ahead and draw these on for you for a second. So we had 1, 2, effectively this is actually 3, 4, and 5. That completes the move. And then we can see this ABC correction. We had this scoped out for our Patreon members a couple of days ago, really, I think. Effectively, we pulled back down. We were looking actually a little bit higher than this, but the B wave went a little bit higher than expected. So we actually ended up going down a little bit deeper here, not quite to the full extension of 14.4. We actually found really good support on 14.5. This wick here actually went down to a low of 14.48 rather than my 14.42. But, you know, we're splitting hairs at that point. So here we actually have our C wave low. Okay, so we can see that we had the ABC move. There's also an ABC here and an ABC up and an ABC down, right? So we've got lots of micro movements inside of that larger move there. Now we're actually tracking up here, and for the most part it looks pretty much like a single wave. So we actually have a relatively high stochastic RSI at this point for Harmony 1. So let's just quickly check the 4 hourly. That's in the floor already as the oversold area. The 8 hourly is almost oversold, and the daily is overbought. Okay, so we need some kind of bigger corrections to happen, but not just yet. Okay, cool. So what we're looking at here, we've got a couple of options in the way that we can count this. We can go up with A wave, B wave, and then we're progressively, going up with a C wave here. This could be what we're actually looking at. There's a couple of things from a trading perspective that we should probably be aware of, as this is a technique that some traders will use. This here with these overlapping wicks would be a bit of a buy zone. Okay, you can see how we tested this area right here, and we're actually getting, so effectively what that would be, this would be bullish, right? This kind of been drawing an arrow this morning. How bad am I? So we have, I'm just going to stop drawing arrows in a moment. Yeah, here we go. Right, so this is a bull signal, if you will, right? These wicks being here. Basically, this is demonstrating that the sellers are losing momentum and that the buyers are getting control. Okay, so you see the reversal. Now, the importance of why I bring this up is that we already have 2 right here. A third one in this range would actually then be a bear signal. We should then start thinking about moves down. Okay, but if we actually then go into Elliott wave, what do we have? Well, we have a wave up, we have a wave down, and we are looking for a wave higher. Now, the 1-to-1 ratio on this, if I grab my A wave distance here, and we move this over into this range, here we can see that the C wave should actually go up to 15.3, right? So the next kind of thing here, considering that stochastic RSI, is probably another test of this range. Specifically, the 702 seems to be where this one's roughly approximately hitting 15.1. If we get a third wick into here and get rejected, do expect us to come down, and do expect this to be a short C wave, okay? I would not expect to push past this area after 2 tests like this already and failure to kind of go through. A good example is right here, where you can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks right into an area, and we pulled back down. There's a couple of wicks down into this area that was tested before. Again, buyers got control when we moved up. So do be aware that this is a technique that is used by traders, and therefore we should be aware of what these wicks are telling us. Okay, so although Elliott waves does say the 1-to-1 ratio is the most probable right now, this is telling me that we're probably going to have a shorter C wave. And once we have that shorter C wave, probably in the next couple of hours or so, we should then expect to see ourselves with an ABC move down. Now, we have no distance on that because we haven't actually got any data here to suggest where that is going to go. I do expect it to be relatively short. The market is almost what I believe to be at a bottom of this particular corrective move before we start to see a short push up, and again it would be a short push up because we do need to correct the daily stochastic RSI. So we are looking for a big enough move upwards that corrects, or I should say takes our oversold 4-hourly chart into overbought. The same with our 8-hourly chart, but not too big that it's going to affect the daily chart in any way. So it's going to be a bit of a balance here between seeing a move down that is only going to correct our hourly chart and maybe do a little bit of corrective moves on the 8-hourly and the daily, yet actually have a move up that is strong enough to basically move us into overbought area on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, and align ourselves with what is going on with the daily charts. Then we could potentially start to see a bigger move down here for Harmony 1. Now, as I kind of think about where we are on this cycle, we had these 5 impulsive moves up. We've had this corrective move down. And what we are looking for, as I said this previously, is we had 5 waves up. We've had 3 waves down. We've had 5 waves up. We've had 3 waves down. What I want to see here is 5 waves up, okay? And it can be quite messy when you see these moves because they're not necessarily the neatest to start with. We might be experiencing wave 1, wave 2, and then we go into a nice strong wave 3. We have that pullback for wave 4, and then we finish it off with wave 5. Now, for the most part, this actually should be stronger than what we had seen previously. And if we actually take a look at this so far, wave 3 in here, well, if this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 would be actually really, really short. And it's not normally the shortest, it cannot be, one of the rules is it cannot be the shortest wave. So we should actually be thinking that wave 5 is going to be longer. So it'd be interesting to see how this one plays out, whether or not we end up with the 5-3-5-3-5 scenario, or whether or not we actually start to see a breakdown from this particular point, okay? So we'll be really going to be cautious over Harmony 1. There's going to be some opportunities to buy, that much I'm pretty certain of, but there should be a move upwards first, so profits can be taken and then rebought later if that is our bag. If, of course, we're just hodling our way through, then you'll want to be aware of kind of the ins and the outs, where we're going down to, where we're likely to go up to, so we don't panic sell thinking that we're going into a bear market or anything like that. So guys, that is kind of what I think is going on with Harmony 1. If you have found this useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and you are going to be kept up to date with all of the videos that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, go ahead, check it out. This is just a couple with what is being spoken about down there. And join us on Patreon if you're looking for more technical analysis, AMAs, and live streams. And we'll be fantastic to have you down there and welcome you to the community. With all that said, done and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.